What's happening, everybody? Coming at you once again with another video. We're going to talk about crypto. Let's get right into it. I hope everyone is doing well. So, how do I start this? I'm going to start this by saying human beings are complicated, right? People are very complicated. Why do I say that? It's because, like in the crypto space, this new technology, this new series of technologies that's been, introduced to the world has brought a tremendous amount of opportunity for people to amass gains and to experience life, experience the better, more refined qualities of life. And crypto has brought many life-changing experiences to individuals. And those who've been watching my video, it's no secret. I've been a supporter of the Gandhiji.io Ethereum Gold, also known as 0x167 contract, gold chip, etc., etc. Because of the nature of the smart contract, it's helped people amass huge gains in Ethereum. Huge gains. There's no denying it. It's just a fact. It's not my personal opinion. It's not my feeling. It's just a fact. You're watching a content creator who's also a part of the community, who's been a member of the community for a long time, for years. His name is Pacey Crypto. For viewers who don't know who he is, check out his video. He talks about all things related to crypto content and crypto dApps. And go subscribe to his channel. His most recent video, I was looking, and I have to make a few points because, he asked, if not Ethereum Gold, then where? As far as like if people who are not going to interact with Ethereum Gold, what other options are there? Now, I'm not trying to basically, speak about what the other options are. What I'm going to do is highlight something that this young man did in the community to date. And it needs to be noted and respected. That's why I'm going to do it. So a year ago, January 2020, I remember I watched this video. I don't know why I remember this, but when I saw this video, it brought me back to then. It brought me back to when this young man declared in his video that he was going to drop 15 ETH in the IND contract. All right. Okay. At a time where people, you gotta understand that this contract has been in existence for, well, today's 1,000 days. This contract has garnered a great deal of criticism, left and right. People who are fudding, haters. And what's worse is it's garnered criticism from people who've been in the contract, who've amassed gains, and they still try to criticize the contract. You see, crypto is a very divisive community. I just, in just me as a personal note, I just, people should just make their money, right? I want everyone to win or to gain opportunities to earn crypto and do whatever they want with their cryptocurrencies, in a free way, but there's just a lot of, obstacles in the way. People just want to adopt a herd mentality and tribalism and go at each other's necks over just ego and nonsense and petty issues. All right. This gentleman dropped 15 ETH in this contract and has remained in the contract to date. Okay. I believe he was already in the contract, but I remember when he made the video, this is what he said. And at this time, there were a lot of people talking about how the Ethereum contract was very slow. It wasn't going anywhere. You know, it basically was dead. After it went through at least 2.5 to 3 cycles of ups and downs. You know, everything in life goes in cycles, but that's another conversation. 2020 for this contract was nothing less than stellar. Now we're talking about from January to December. In the comment section of this video, I'll leave a description. I'll leave a link to the this video in the description. He reportedly responded to another person who commented and said that he was able to amass 30x gains. 30x gains from this contract. This contract that was supposedly dead, slow. You know, it had no life. It was just super slow, etc., etc. And he's been constantly making videos to, you know, pretty much share his experience. What's wrong about what he's saying? That's what I'd like to know, because he's possibly in the video, he was talking about other projects, right? Bankroll flow and whatever. Shout out to the Bankroll Network community. I hope you all win and gain as much as you can. Shout out to the Tokenaire community and every other community in crypto that's out here. But the tribalism, the herd mentality, shout out to the Hex community. You know, y'all, like, we in crypto for a reason. We're in crypto for a reason. You know, those of us who've been able to amass gains, that's a beautiful thing. Why wouldn't we want to support one another? Why wouldn't we want to share an experience, especially if we've had opportunity to participate in these different projects that have allowed us to amass gains? Like, some of them, though, don't get me wrong, I'm not a supporter of Ponzi's. BitConnect taught many people about the Ponzi. You lock in your money, and then you open up how many accounts under you so that whatever monies you fund, those accounts funnel through your main account. That was something BitConnect introduced to the world back in 2017. So these other projects that, you know, you have certain people who are interacting with the contracts or the current projects are doing the same thing. Where do you think it's going to go? And they talk about how Ethereum Gold is zero sum or Gandhiji is zero sum. Well, these other projects that they're talking about, are they not zero sum as well? Ethereum Gold isn't even zero sum, because you could jump into Ethereum Gold at any given point. You didn't have to be first. That's the whole point. When Pacey dropped 15 ETH, the contract was already in existence for 1.5 years. He didn't have to be first to gain 30x. But he's being supposedly criticized and ridiculed and being told that he's being brainwashed. Well, if he's going to be brainwashed for amassing 30x, then more power to him. More power to him, because he didn't have to open up 15 accounts under him. No one has to open up 15 accounts under the structure in Ethereum Gold doesn't even work that way, where you have to have referral systems 15 levels down. BitConnect again had 10 levels and then infinity. So folks are now modeling that same type of strategy calling themselves earning, ROIing, or, getting returns on their investments daily. Yeah, but for how long? For how long? And if you have your own project going with a bunch of contracts in your own project, what happened to that? Why is the talk different though? Like, I just don't understand the herd mentality. I don't understand the tribalism. I don't understand the divisive nature that people mimic in crypto, from the secular world into the crypto space. We're all trying to just find a way to profit, to amass gains. Imagine because at this point, it's just like retail level, right? When these contracts like Ethereum Gold and WBTC reaches the attention of corporations, hedge funds, institutions, family offices, because these contracts are not going anywhere. A lot of these projects of old have stopped, have been drained, have exit scammed, have died, and cannot attest to have lasted 1,000 days. When a contract like this amasses the attention of the institutions and they get it, and they see, just like now they're beginning to understand what Bitcoin and the blockchain brings to the world and how they are just gobbling everything up. What do you think is going to happen to a solid project like Ethereum Gold that everyone is welcome to be a part of? It's not just about being a fan or, it's just what it is. It works. What's the need to, what's the purpose of just insulting somebody like this young man who has basically reported to his viewers and his audience how powerful the contract is and the amount of gains that he alone was able to experience through his energy and through his efforts. And these efforts can be duplicated by anyone as long as you have some level of discipline and a plan. The longer you participate is the more you'll gain. But folks want to just throw stones at a glass house. Sad. It's sad. But hey, again, human beings are complicated. That's how things are. That's how people are. And my viewers, listen, do what the smart, do what, follow what your intuition tells you. Always do your own research and investigate what's out there. Gather your own information and make sure you do things that work for you. I'm going to tell you right now, if something is a Ponzi or smells like a Ponzi and feels like a Ponzi, guess what? It more than likely is a Ponzi. And someone always loses. You can't say that for these contracts. You can say you can or not, but it doesn't matter. The evidence shows, the data shows, the price of the coin, the IND token, the Ethereum Gold token, the price alone from December 2019 to December of 2020, the price increased by 1,200%, not including dividends. You do the math. You do the quick maths. And stop throwing stones at glass houses. Show love and support. Because we all in it for the same reasons, or maybe different reasons, but to at least afford a higher standard and quality of life. Peace.